What's up? What's up, 10? What's up, 10 Scale Squad? 2021. What a year it has been.
I can't say that. But.
A little bit. I'll edit it out. Don't worry. I'll even blur the mouth. So that, but there's been a lot of cool stuff as well. And that's what we're here to do today. We're going to take a look back at some of the coolest, most fun, awesome things that we experienced this year. We've added some cars to the stable this year, and we've got all kinds of stuff planned for next year. But right now, Ethan and I made a list of some of our favorite moments of this year, and we're going to review them. Up first, numero uno, is the Volcano 16. What did you like about this video? You weren't even there.
I know, but I've run it. And it's fun.
It's
just an awesome little budget basher. There's nothing to be upset about it. It's got more than enough speed and power for the size that it is. It looks cool. The wheels are sick.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun. And bonus, it's a red cat.
Hollow.
Hollow. Hashtag red cat fanboy.
There's nothing wrong with that. So let's take a quick look back and remind ourselves at just how wicked this thing was. Snow drifting.
Yeah.
I was doing some Hot Boy stuff that day. It was a good time. Take a look.
That's enough looking.
That's enough looking. Second up is the 24 minutes of Laminizy. Now, we included this one even though it was a live event. It was the most amount of work I've ever done for a video.
And what was not to love about it?
Yeah.
I mean, it was just all around fun. It was bumper to bumper racing, parts falling off, lead changes, dramatic lead changes, DNFs that happens, but all around it was an absolute blast.
The race is just getting started. It looks like our leader Greg has already done 25 laps, so we are well on our way to crossing the Golden Gate Bridge 5 times. We think it's going to be about 6 miles of distance. We think it's going to be about 150 laps, but there's only one way to find out, and we're going to find out here in just about 20 minutes. Thank you all so much for joining in. I hope you're enjoying the live action, guys.
It was a lot of fun, and just getting together with all the boys. Like all the boys were there. We all sat down and just went for it. We all had a really good time, and that was also the night that the Bash Latte shirt dropped.
Yes.
I mean, it was awesome. Like I said, it was the most work that I've ever done for a video with like multiple cameras and different camera angles, and I narrated the whole thing, and we gave away prizes, and third place and the fastest lap.
That's right.
It was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it again.
And we race these things once a week, but we just kind of dilly-dally, and a couple of us race and take turns, but I do a full-on team endurance race. It was absolutely incredible.
Yeah, so super fun. 24 minutes of Laminizy. Stay tuned for the second annual. It's going to be, even sicker. Number 3 is
the most talked about truck of 2021 almost.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
I can't even remember what it's called. The Ruco C11. It's the amphibious truck that I got off of Amazon.
Well, you all know it. the infamous picture of it being stood on is pretty notorious.
So I found the stupid thing on Amazon.
And check it out. I love this picture here. Oh my gosh, Dad, thank you so much. It's just what I wanted. And then this girl over here, there better be some jewelry in one of these boxes.
I thought, wow, that's absolutely too good to be true. You know, you buy things on Amazon, and you know it's like when you order a burger. You know, what you actually receive never looks like how it does on the menu. You know, I was like, this is going to be the same thing, but it came, and to its credit, it did. It did all the things that it said. It was amphibious. I stood on it. It's all-wheel drive. It kind of crawled. Not really. I mean, the truck is absolute junk, but it was really impressive that it is amphibious and extremely durable. It's working. It's working. Awesome.
All right, here we go. That's quite a bit of force. I'm stepping on it. That is my full weight, 220 pounds. Does it still work? Yes!
Extremely durable. I was absolutely surprised that it actually survived.
It definitely lived up to way more than I thought it was gonna.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. And it was a lot of fun. The video was a lot of fun to make. You know, just... I thought for sure I was gonna lose it in the river, but you know whatever. It was kind of expensive, but gladly you all seem to agree, and that video ended up
actually
paying
about
for
the time
itself.
that came was about the time we were surprised we didn't lose it to customs.
Yeah,
Goodness gracious.
for real. Numero Quattro, another super fun video to film. The Traxxas Stampede and the ECX Amp Crush, the brushed two-wheel drive monster truck battle. We took those things out to the racetrack.
Yep.
We took like a super budget spec ramp that we got on Amazon and just spent all day just smashing those things. We took them around the track. We bashed them good and hard. We got some really cool, beautiful bean footage of them. And
sweetest, smallest jumps you've ever seen.
Yeah. And I still maintain to this day that like an underpowered two-wheel drive brushed monster truck is some of the most fun you can have. We had an absolute blast that day.
I don't think we've ever not had a blast playing with those things, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, and now they're both brushless. Now they're both brushless, but they're still super fun. That was the day that you burnt up another Titan 12 turn, Traxxas Titan 12 turn. Another one bites the dust. But yeah, it was
actually
super
it was
fun.
still working. We did.
We
got back. It was still working.
We let her cool down.
Under about a half a second worth of throttle, the smell of electricity filled the room pretty quickly.
The unmistakable smell of electrical fire.
Yeah.
Number 5, such an epic day.
Oh.
The pool jump.
It was great.
We were surprised that the Red Cat Shredder that we both thought
the hero that wasn't even supposed to come.
Yeah, we both thought
saved the day.
We both thought that there was no way in heck the Shredder was gonna do it, but it did it. The Shredder is the only one that didn't get wet at all.
Yeah, not once.
Not once. And the Arma Vortex that we thought would have no problem.
No issues at all.
She got wet. She got wet 3 or 4 times.
There's chlorine deep in that chest.
Oh yeah. It cannot be undone. But that was so much fun and a really underrated video. Like that video didn't do that well, which I don't understand.
Because that's all you guys asked for.
Yeah.
The whole time leading up to it.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched that video, here's a little reminder of how epic of a day that was.
Rewatch it and share it with your friends.
Check it out.
Maximum barriers, bro. You got it. You were born ready. Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! You had the distance. You had the distance. It did not land in the pool. It landed on my arm. You got it, dude. 100%. Yes. Oh, no! Oh, no! I don't see any water gushing out, so we should be good. Maybe we ought to move the llama just in case as well. Got him. Oh, good thing I put the llama there. Yes, beautiful.
The HBX, the HBX drift car, the little tiny Hoonigan inspired or Hoonicorn inspired drift car.
Dare I say, this is, I think, been the start of our drift climb. It feels like once we started playing with that, our love for drifting escalated very quickly.
It makes you feel like Ken Block when you're driving.
It really does.
Like you are able to drive it well beyond your talent. It makes you feel like a hero.
And everybody knows from watching those style of videos, there's multiple attempts and shots taken at this. Not with this.
Not really. Yeah.
All of these were under 3 tries.
Yeah.
And most of them were first shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was really crazy the way it was very precise and just did what you wanted it to do.
Plus, we got that super cool slow-mo shot with the smoke bombs that you bought.
That was completely random. I went to the gas station to actually, pick up some beverages, and there they were, just sitting on the shelf, and I'm like, hey.
An excellent idea.
Perfect.
An excellent idea.
I think we still actually have some left.
We do. Yeah. I keep them in the camera bag just
right
for
on.
just such
never
occasions. But yeah, that thing was super duper fun. Speaking of drifting, one of my personal favorite videos from this year was the drift build. When I feel super fortunate to call K-Pop RC like a buddy of mine, and I feel even more fortunate that he sent me a 3D printed roll cage that he designed and printed himself. That I thought, here's the perfect excuse to build a drift car based on the components that he sent.
It's definitely different to work on something like that where you're building. Not like a Tamiya kit where everything's supposed to work.
Well, it looks like we're building a drift car. Yep.
Yeah.
No, this took modifying and changing things, and
yeah,
it was a really different outlook on how crazy and wild some of you drift guys get into doing this. It's a whole new respect for it.
Absolutely. It was more scale modeling than it was like RC building. But it was a lot of fun. It's the first and only real build that I've done like that. And we smashed it out pretty quick. It was over the course of like a week, or just about a week. We went from a box full of parts to the thing sliding around. And that's when we got the disco lights back here, the fog machine, just to get some cool shots of the stupid thing going sideways. And it was a lot of fun to build, and a lot of fun to really learn how to drift. That was the first 2-wheel drive drift car that I've ever driven.
Yeah. Yep.
And now I'm totally hooked. Interesting fact, though.
Actually, this was the first rear-wheel drive we had driven, because I went and bought it before you finished it.
That's true. And
we learned quickly that we suck.
Interesting tidbit. After I finished the video with that car, I have not driven it since.
Actually, I haven't driven this either, really.
It sits on the shelf and it looks epic, but there's other 2-wheel drive drift things that happen. That you'll find out about next year.
We're working on something a little different with these.
The Tesla Cybertruck. My brother bought this thing. They're super limited production.
Years ago.
When did you order this thing?
In February of 2020.
And when did you actually receive it?
In May 2021. It was a long wait.
Yeah, years ago. They were super limited production, and he had driven it like 2 times. He brought it up here because he was like, oh, this would be cool to have on the channel. I was like, yeah, bring it up. He brought it up here, we took it out, and he destroyed it.
Oh, no!
Roll it. All set.
You'll notice that I was not driving. Neither was Ethan, miraculously.
Comes with the territory when you play with us.
That's right.
This thing was like pretty expensive for a 10th scale thing.
And pretty rare. And
questionable part support at best. and he brought it up here, and we sent that thing hard.
Actually, it's all good. It's just the
It
body.
still works.
The body is...
Yeah, we got it all put back together. It still
good.
works. But yeah, she's got some battle damage for sure.
But there's something to be said about a guy that can also roll my infraction.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Matt is just not a guy you trust more than me. Just kidding.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun that day taking those things out to the track. You took your infraction.
I took the infraction out.
You took the Cybertruck, and I took the Vortec 3.0 and destroyed that day too. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. I got the legs on you. Oh no!
I heard
Stripped.
it pop. Yeah, I heard it. You exploded it. I heard it pop.
Something's not happy. That tire's done. Although it may have been done before.
Yeah, I think something in here.
Yep.
Yeah, I can feel it.
But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to shoot. It was a lot of fun to edit, and I think the final product is really cool. And apparently you guys thought so too, because that video did really well.
Plus Tesla. I mean,
yeah. Oh boy! And did the Tesla haters come through on that video? Oh my gosh! Wow. Not only I can't believe you spent that much money on that truck. And
dare you play with a toy that you bought to play with?
Yeah,
How
exactly.
dare you?
Like, whatever. Another one of my personal favorites from this year was finally taking out the ProBoat Zelos 48G. And 2-stroke, 48-inch catamaran. Just hearing that thing rip up and down the river was so much fun. And that was the first time. I had the thing for well over a year, and I never had a good opportunity to go out and like test and tune everything. You know, I had to do a bunch of work to it to get it running good out of the box. And that was the first time that I really took it out and ripped on it, and it was so cool. So cool.
Hashtag boat issues as well. Can't play with them if you can't retrieve them either.
Exactly. But yeah, got some good footage of that. Like, it was the video was really cool. I got some nice cinematic shots of that thing ripping, and can't wait till boating weather again, because you got to drive that thing.
Oh, I know.
You got to drive that thing. It's wicked.
I had not had that opportunity to do that yet. And then and for the people that don't know, where we run these things down the river, it is acoustical heaven. It is nothing but trees and stuff lining it, and all you just hear is it echo and roar down the river, and it just sounds like angry bees running down the river.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Speaking of boats, one of my favorite moments from this year was the atomic crash caused by you.
Happened by me. I wouldn't say caused.
Okay, that's fair enough. Fair enough. I shouldn't have gotten in your way. We took the $100 atomic RC boat out. We were using the Traxxas Spartan as the camera boat, the chase boat.
Yeah.
And, somehow I ended up on the lid, and Ethan just boop, over top of me.
Very quickly, might I add. It wasn't like it just lost control. It just boop.
Yeah.
Flipped right over, and there is no way to do anything about it.
Put a massive
chapter in half.
Massive hole in the hull of that boat. And we didn't notice it first.
No.
Because we kind of flipped it back over, and it started to sink. And we pulled it in to change batteries or something. And it was... We never noticed it, threw it back in the water, and by the time we put it in the water, to hit the throttle to the boat, it was... Yeah. Almost pointing straight up. Yeah, we had to do a little evasive maneuver rescue action.
But it was up far enough that once you got it up on plane, we got played with the whole rest of the evening.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and we were racing that rainstorm that was moving in.
Oh, yeah.
There was a big storm coming in. We were like, we got 10 minutes. We got to get as much footage as we can. And literally, we pulled up to the dock, got all the gear out of the boat, and it started pouring.
Actually, we got small hail.
Yeah.
When that happened. There was physical just death wall we were watching follow us
wild.
down the river.
Yeah, you can kind of see it in some of the shots. Like the sky's getting awfully
it might
gray.
look pretty blue in some, and then it looked like Twister in the backside.
Yeah. But in Ethan's defense, he did fix the boat. We fixed the boat, gave it a whole refresh, and now it's as good as it has ever been. And definitely excited to run that thing again this summer.
Absolutely.
For sure. There you go. That's our favorite moments from 2021. Let me know what yours are down below. It doesn't have to be just 10 Skill Garage stuff. Tell me about some of the awesome stuff that you did this year. Yeah, share it down below. And yeah, what do you think? 2021, we've got some epic stuff planned. You haven't really seen this stuff on the channel.
No.
These things have been here for a minute or two, but you know, they're just waiting their turn for the spotlight. So 2022's got some pretty epic stuff planned, so you're gonna want to stick around. All right, that's it. Happy New Year. Pop some bottles of champagne. You know,
We're gonna.
oh, absolutely. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next year. That sounds weird, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
We'll see you next year.
Chopping 2021.
Chopping them.
Oh, man.
Chopping them. I like it.